So much to say. Taking politics out of the whole thing. God Bless the USA by Lee Greenwood is probably right up there with God Bless America. It's right up, I mean, obviously it's not the national anthem, but just as far as representing truly what this country is all about. And I don't know if I got people listening to this overseas, but I know everybody's proud of where they're from and where they're living now, but there's something really, really special about the United States. I've traveled a bit, and it's just it's a wonderful place to be. I'm grateful to be living in this country. The freedom aspect, the fact that even though we're pretty much down to two political parties, we seem to find a way to balance back and forth. And so I don't care where your politics are, it's important to have a balancing side on the other side of the argument. So I really, truly believe that the founders of this country and the writers of the Constitution especially, and the Federalist Papers, were geniuses, just absolute geniuses, because prior to the United States, there is and there was no such thing as this sort of representative federalistic government. And it's locked in place by the Constitution and the rights that are enumerated in them. And that's what, when people say we're a democracy, we're not a democracy. We're a democracy in the sense that we all vote, but what we are is a constitutional republic, meaning that we elect our representatives, but they are girded and they are guided and they are locked in by the eternal truths of the Constitution. And it's just brilliant. This song, like I said, just first time I heard it was around the time of the Gulf War, so 91, 92, somewhere in there. And Lee Greenwood, who had a pretty decent career prior to this in country music, but when he wrote this, talk about hitting a grand slam. He sang the song, his voice is so perfect for it. It's like not quite a lower register voice. It's got a very, very wide range of tonality. He can go very, very high, he can come very, very low. Just an enormously talented singer. Really, really amazingly talented singer. It's really about gratitude. Like I said, I'm having a bit of my family wiped out in World War II. I am damn grateful that some of my family made it out of Europe alive. And I bless this country. We seem to be standing on the right side of history, and we support people. Yeah, we make mistakes like anybody else, but for the most part, I think, Republican or Democrat, I think we do right by the world and we support the right things. So if tomorrow all the things were gone I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, because the flag stands for freedom and they can't take that away. Just says it all right there. It really does. Sums up all the that I said and puts it all into one beautiful paragraph. I'm proud to be an American where at least I know I'm free. I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and defend her today. Because there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Look, it's earnest, it's patriotic, but that's the whole point of the song. It lays its intent, it lays its emotions out on the table and said, this is what I truly feel. Because when the dust settles, just like the just like the best love songs. When the dust settles and all the arguments are done, it's just you and the person you love trying to make life better. And that's what Lee Greenwood is saying. When the dust settles, I'm proud to be an American. And I remember the people that died. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas. Texas is, well, all three of these states are interesting, but I've driven through Tennessee and Texas, and man, Texas is big. And I'm not just talking about Buc-ee's gas stations. I'm saying that it takes a while to get through that state. From sea to shining sea, from Detroit to Houston and New York to LA. There's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, I really do believe that even with all the yelling and screaming, I think we have something very, very special here. I don't care what stripe you are, Republican, Democrat, Libertarian, whatever it happens to be. The only crowd I don't seem to have any kind of sympathy for is the crowd wanting to tear it all down, and because they got no ideas. They're not in it for the good of the country, and I hope we remember that when we vote. God bless the USA. Lee Greenwood, an amazing song, amazing artist. Check out his other stuff. He's got great stuff. The guy's voice is just amazing.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I worked for all my life, and I had to start again, just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York till LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right for me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.